In this video, I'm going to walk you through what are called contingencies. So as a buyer or a seller, contingencies are a very important part of the purchasing or selling process. So basically what a contingency is a, let's just call it protection period built in place into our contract, where if you're a buyer, you write your offer, there are a lot of unknowns. What the condition of the home really is, how much it's going to appraise for, is your financing 100% done, is title clear, a lot of these things that are unknown. So we write our offer with these contingency periods in place, which basically state you have X amount of time to do particular items to determine whether or not you're ready to move forward with this home. So we have three main contingency periods from the time that your offer gets accepted. And the very first one is what's called the inspection period. So again, when you're looking at homes, you spend 15 or 20 minutes, you walk through, you fall in love with it, but you're maybe not looking at the home in really high detail. So what you're going to do is have a negotiated period of time, and during that time you're going to be able to do any kind of inspection you want on the home. So we always recommend you do a home inspection, termite inspection, if there's a pool, have the pool inspected, so on and so forth. And then, should something come up in those home inspections, we're going to go through those detailed reports with you and figure out what are the items that you either have to have fixed, or maybe you'd be willing to take a little bit of money instead of the seller doing those repairs. So we do either a request for repair or a credit, or worst case, it's in really bad condition, you just don't want the home, you can back out, no questions asked. So that's one of your contingency periods. The second main one is your appraisal. You want to make sure if you're financing your home that the lender is able to lend you that money. So what they're going to do is hire a professional appraiser on their panel, and they're going to go out and pull comparable sales. So active, pending, and then any home that's sold in the last 6 months. And that's typically within about a 1 mile radius of the home you're purchasing. And they're going to just basically value the home based on what's happening in the market. So they're going to take usually 3 to 6 comparable sales and make adjustments. So if your home has 4 bedrooms and this home next door has 3, they're going to give you some additional value in your home. If yours has less square footage, they're going to take some away. And then basically they're adjusting it down to a final value, which is going to be kind of a bottom line. After the sales price and adjustments, here's what we think your home is worth. So they're making sure that you're making a sound investment. And then the bank is also making sure that, should you default on your loan or anything like that, they're not making an investment on an inflated property. Just basically you're buying the home at least market value. And then the last main contingency is your lending or your loan contingency. So a pre-approval is great. It usually means you're pretty close to getting your financing done, but that doesn't mean they have everything. So they're going to get things such as updated bank statements, pay stubs. Depending on time of year, you may be filing your taxes recently. There's plenty of things that they're going to have to collect throughout, and it's going to have to go to their underwriter who has the final say on your loan. So you also have a period of time where they're going to go through and do all that due diligence, and then by day 14, 17, whatever it is you've negotiated, they should be able to give you a final approval, which means it's time for you to remove all your contingencies in writing. You're ready to buy this home. We're 100% good. So it's up to us as agents to negotiate these timeframes for you, and also make sure that you're hitting them not only on time, but that we aren't having you remove a contingency if you're not comfortable or unsure. So it's very important to us you're not missing out on a home because you're not sure about your financing. You don't want to write an offer because you know what the condition looks like. We have all of these things in place where you can write your offer, go out and have it inspected, do all these things, and if something goes wrong, we can always back out, almost no questions asked. So if you have any questions about contingencies of the buying process, please feel free to reach out to us. Our office line is 760-615-0151, or you can reach me directly at 760-819-7100.